What's up, CB Cuties? I'm your host with the Hall of French Toast, Alec Marsh. You know the drill. 1 question, 10 seconds. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Q1. Which show airs right now? Is it Twitter, Aftershock, or Dora the Explorer? I don't even think Twitter's a show. All right, and time is up. The answer is Aftershock. Aftershock starts now.
Best Buddies holds many events throughout the year.
And the latest event got members excited with a special treat.
I Scream, You Scream. Best Buddies screams for ice cream. On December 5th, Best Buddies hosted their annual Winter Wonderland Ice Cream Social.
It turned out really great. Everyone enjoyed the ice cream, they enjoyed the crafts and the games.
At this event, buddies were able to socialize and eat ice cream with their peers.
I was able to make friends and just be able to talk to people I normally wouldn't be able to talk to. I got to meet new people and make new friends, which was good, people I wouldn't normally see throughout the halls and everything.
However, for some students, Best Buddies is more than just an extracurricular.
My brother has autism, so it kind of inspired me to do more within the community of those with IDD. So I joined Best Buddies as a member, and then I tried to get the highest position as possible, which is president, just so I could use my skills and make it the best club it could be.
An event full of sprinkles, coloring, and laughter concluded yet another successful Best Buddies social. Gabby Kernis, CBTV.
Hey there, Cypress Bay. I'm Paula Gutierrez, and today I'll be showing you how to make these holiday cookies.
The things you'll need are 1 cup of butter, 1 cup of sugar,
1 large egg,
1 teaspoon of vanilla extract,
2 teaspoons of baking powder,
2 3/4 cup of flour, holiday cookie cutters,
a small and a medium-sized bowl,
a whisk, a rolling pin, a spatula. The first step is to add the sugar and butter into the small bowl. Then add the vanilla extract and the egg. Then in the other bowl, you're going to add the dry ingredients. Now you're going to slowly add butter and sugar mixture into your dry ingredients. Next, you're going to knead the cookie dough. Now roll out your dough and use the cookie cutters to cut out as many cookies as you like. Then, preheat the oven to 400 degrees and put in your cookies. Wait 10 to 15 minutes, then take them out and leave them to cool.
and now you can enjoy these delicious treats. I'm Paula Gutierrez, CBTV.
My parents listen to classic rock all the time to help them relive their glory days.
And one of Weston's concerts in the park would have really helped them reminisce. Here's Gage with the story.
Regional Park was host to some classic rock on Saturday, December 2nd, as tribute band Majesty of Rock took the stage and performed classic songs by Journey and Styx. The free concert drew in a large crowd, especially people who grew up listening to these bands.
The music, I connect with the music. The music is what brings me to this and everything. It just, you forget everything about your life, your stress, your bills and everything, and you just go for the music. It's enjoyable.
The band started touring 5 years ago, fueled by a love for music and a desire to hear these classics play live again.
It's been a project for like 20 years, but these guys here, it's been about 3.5 years. So it's been a long road for 3.5 years. We used to do like 2 nights a week, get together, you know, and just try to listen, try to get the closest that we possibly can.
The music has also had an effect on the band members.
I hadn't really done anything musically since '95 with a band because I didn't have any more opportunities, and I've always been more of, I don't know if elitist is the best word, but I was playing with really good musicians then.
Saturday night showed that despite the lack of bands like Journey or Styx today, the music still resonates with and reunites the people who have loved it all their lives. This is Gage Lott, CB TV.
Communication and leadership are both important skills helpful for getting a job.
And Toastmasters is a club where these skills are being taught, and Marcus was there to learn a little more about it.
Every Monday, Toastmasters meet at St. Paul Lutheran Church to help members develop communication and leadership skills, whether it be presenting planned speeches or being thrust into impromptu situations.
Here at Weston Area Toastmasters, we call it Fun Day Monday, and because we just have a good time. We love to laugh, so whether it be from our members, from the Toastmasters, we'll do different themes, but we have a pretty rowdy bunch out here. The atmosphere is always very energetic and a lot of fun.
Toastmasters not only provides an opportunity for people who are uncomfortable speaking to improve in front of a crowd, but to also exercise other important skills.
Here at the meetings, we have different roles. So you can be a timer, you can be an all counter, you can be the general evaluator, you can be the Toastmaster of the evening. So this comes with a bunch of different skills.
Members find the experience at Toastmasters to be something that is invaluable for the skills they take with them outside the club.
I was getting a lot of good feedback at work, and I could directly attribute it back to Toastmasters.
And it made a big difference. It also helped me discover that there were leadership qualities that I had that I didn't realize.
Toastmasters has created an environment for people to feel confident and welcome in speaking, where members learn something that can help them in their everyday lives. Marcus Smith, CB-TV.
The Lightning basketball team started off the season 2-0.
But they aren't the only undefeated team here at the Bay.
Here's Zach with the rest of Cypress Bay Sports.
After going 3-2 in their first 5 games, the girls basketball team played Flanagan High, and Amanda was there with the recap.
The Cypress Bay girls basketball team went against the Flanagan Falcons this Monday, December 4th for the 6th game of the season. Neither team scored much in the first quarter due to heavy defense by both teams, yet the Lightning outscored the Falcons 10-8. In the second quarter, Flanagan got in foul trouble, allowing Cypress Bay to capitalize on multiple free throws. The Lightning more than doubled the Falcons' score by the end of the first half, 37-18. In the third quarter, the Cypress Bay defense stepped up and held Flanagan to only 8 points. Behind solid performances from Sophia and Glory Jones, Cypress Bay finished off Flanagan 59-33.
After winning the state championship last year, the boys soccer team hoped to continue this year's winning streak against JP Taravella High, and Ethan covered all the action.
The Cypress Bay Lightning took on the JP Taravella Trojans on November 30th at Cypress Bay. The Lightning allowed an early Trojans goal to give Taravella a 1-0 lead. That goal then sparked Cypress Bay's offense as the Lightning went on to score not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 straight goals. The Lightning came out on top 4-1, and senior Ernesto Herrero had this to say after the game.
I think we were a little sleepy in the first half, but we got it going in the second half for sure.
The boys soccer team has not lost any of their first 6 games, and they hope to notch a 7th win against St. Thomas Aquinas. Here's Haley with all the coverage.
The Lightning boys soccer team took on the St. Thomas Aquinas Raiders on December 4th at home. In the first quarter, the Raiders scored first, but the Lightning responded by scoring 2 goals before halftime. In the second half, the Cypress Bay defense did not allow St. Thomas to score again, while the offense scored 4 more times to give the Lightning a 6-1 victory.
My favorite part about wintertime isn't the holiday shopping or the cold weather, it's actually college football. And with some big games coming up, we talked to students at the Bay to see just how well they know their college football in this week's Did You Know?
I don't know. National College Athletic Association.
Sports in high school, I suppose.
24. 16. I think it's 18.
10?
Washington.
What championship?
Through their first 4 games of the season, the boys basketball team has been undefeated, and their next game is here at the Bay on Monday, December 11th, just after the girls basketball game. And then the next day, both soccer teams play at Piper. That's all for this week's sports. I'm Zach Cohen, CBTV Sports.
Happy is an organization that helps adults with autism find meaningful employment and live more fulfilling lives. The Happy Club at Cypress Bay will raise awareness toward unemployment in the autism community, raise funds toward the Technology Center, Spectrum Tech, and work with virtual portfolio resumes and use the job board to help young adults with autism find jobs. Join Happy and room 401 for more information.
From the studio that brought you Today at the Bay comes Aftershock. Watch as a group of teens get together to do something other than disappointing their future selves. As they attempt to make quality videos with a budget of absolutely $0. With little time and a whole lot of stress, they get it done. Starring Hispanic Jon Snow, Daniel Purcell, Me Lollipops, ya boy Gio, and the Oscar goes to Go Diego Go, Carolina Rhapsody, the TV3s, The Big Fish, and more. Aftershock. Yes, we still exist.
The West Regional Library held their monthly event for the deaf community.
But this event was especially themed for the holidays. Here's Alex with the story.
Approximately 1 million people in the United States are deaf, which equates to around 0.38% of the population. With the deaf community being so small, events like signing stories allow for members to come together and interact with each other.
Well, I offer my students extra credit for going, but more importantly, once they go, they usually want to keep going even if they don't need extra credit because they see in real life what they're learning in the classroom.
Even though she gives extra credit, I don't really need it, so that shows I don't really have to be there, but I still come because I love interacting with them, and I just feel like it's something you don't get to do every single day, you know?
In the future, I want to do something with the deaf community, so coming here, I feel like it's an advantage, so I can get a feel of the people and just know what they're like and just get more into the culture of the deaf community.
This month, the event was centered around the holidays. First, Deaf Santa signed a story to the kids and then handed out gifts.
The Christmas one is always nice because we get to see the children more. Than a lot of times the children are just in the front, they're seeing the story signed, and then they go to another room and they play games, and the rest of the information is for the adults.
With an expanded signing vocabulary and some new Christmas gifts, the kids leave with a fun and joyful start to the holiday season. Alex Tawid, CB TV.
Wow, she didn't even say thank you. What a jerk.
Hey, do you have a pencil I can borrow?
He didn't even say please. What does he expect?
Call 911.
How about next time you want me to call 911, you say please.
When I was little, I always wanted to take woodshop in high school, but they don't offer it here at the Bay.
Chris went around Cypress Bay to ask students what class they'd want to be offered at the Bay.
What's going on, Cypress Bay? I'm Christopher Lynch, and today I'll be going around the school to ask you guys about your dream class. With Cypress Bay having over 100 classes in its curriculum, if you could add one class to it, what would it be?
We need like an ecosystem agricultural class. I say we should add a class in teaching kids how to be a maverick.
AP Trap 101.
No.
Is there any plant in specific that you'd be looking forward to growing?
More of like a tomatoey plant. To be able to teach guys how to trap women. I feel like it would.
Are you not having any luck with that lately?
No.
A class on police brutality.
And okay. Is it going to be a class for guy and girl?
Yeah, both. Like for example, her. Okay, never mind.
He's still not having any luck. He really needs that class. And if you could take one class off of the curriculum, what would it be?
Oh, math, for sure. Math.
You can't take math off of the curriculum.
You said any.
Seems like even with Cypress Bay's vast selection of classes, there's always room for improvement. That's all for this week. Christopher Lynch, CBTV.
That's all for this episode of Aftershock.
If you want to watch previous episodes, you can catch them at cypressbaytv.com.
And while you're at it, follow us on Twitter at Cypress Bay CBTV. I'm Taylor Fishman.
And I'm Daniel Purcell. Thanks for watching.